What you're about to go through right now is an intense beginner barbell workout. High intensity, we're going to be lifting heavy weights, as heavy as you could go. Make sure before you do this that you get a doctor's note, your doctor's ready to prove that you're ready for our intense workout session. All of my weightlifting videos may be similar to this. I also do treadmill workouts and full body workouts. These type of heavy workouts are my favorite to do because they get you extremely tired. You'll be dripping in sweat. You're building big muscles, and this will make you sore the next day. I also like to work out 2 big muscle groups every time I do these sessions. So today is going to be deadlifts and rows. Get ready. Make sure you hit the like button if you like this video. Do it now. Make sure you comment if you want a question answered. Leave a comment. Also, subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this. My name is Ryan Montgomery. Get ready for this workout. This is a video for beginners who are just starting to work out with a barbell. I have my barbell on the floor. Today we're going to work out, we're doing deadlifts and we're doing rows. So we're going to be lifting heavy, working out our back and working out our legs. This is not a technique video. This is just a follow along for beginners. Okay. We're going to start light as a warm up. We're going to keep going with our sets lighter, and then it's going to get heavier and heavier and heavier, and we're going to work up till we can do something 5 times, and we're going to do that set 5 times, and after that we do those sets 5 times, we're done with our workout. Okay, so essentially we're going to get 5 heavy sets of deadlifts and 5 heavy sets of rows. Okay, now maybe I'll explain a little bit of what we're doing as I'm doing it, but for the most part you're just going to watch and you're going to do it with me. Take breaks when you need to, as I'll be taking breaks too, and fast forwarding those parts on this video. If you like these videos, make sure you leave me a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe if you want to keep seeing these videos. Red, go. Okay, first thing, deadlifts. Come down, look, coming up, find the spot, diagonal. It's a nice warm up. We're going to do 10. 1. Nice easy warm-up. Okay, as you could tell, I wasn't breathing correctly. If you know how to breathe correctly for these workouts, what you're supposed to do is take a deep breath for those deadlifts. Hold it, pull it all the way up, go all the way down, and then breathe, and then deep breath in, and then come up, which I'll be doing as the weight gets heavier. As a slider, I can breathe whenever I want. It's up to you to try it how you want. But as it gets heavier, you need to start taking a deep breath, holding it, bracing your stomach and back as you're lifting, and not letting that breath go until you're done as you get heavier and heavier. That was an easy warm-up. Next is also a warm-up. All we're going to do is these 2 exercises. Plate by plate we go until we get heavy enough. Get some water. Warm-ups in between sets. In between sets of warm-ups, we go we do these sets much faster, and when we get heavier and heavier, the breaks will be longer, which I'll be fast forwarding for you. Okay, get ready. Get set. Next warm-up set, 10. As you can tell, this happens. As this happens, just slide it back on. If you have clips for the ends of your barbells, use them. I don't have any. I am also writing down in my journal what weights I do, so that next time when I'm doing it, I'll know what I did. So I even write my warm-ups in here. All right, let's keep going. We're on rows. Remember, bend your knees. It's like you're in a deadlift position. Coming down right here, pulling up, bring down. I'm gonna put mine down every time because I'm trying to get ready for some heavy lifts. Get ready, Red. Look out. This is another warm-up set. Getting 10. As we get heavier, I'm not going to be talking as I do it. Flipping through to see what I did for deadlifts last time I did deadlifts. Going straight from here to 225. Okay, for me, I may be lifting heavier than you. That's okay if you're doing a lighter. If I'm adding a 45, you might be adding a 25. It doesn't matter. We're just trying to find out how heavy you can do it 5 times without getting hurt, and get to that weight, and then you keep that weight for 5 sets, and then we're done. Okay. Now I'm doing legs with my back, and I'm also, while I'm doing these deadlifts, it's working my back because I have to hold on to it with my shoulders up here holding that weight. So I'm not going to be doing as heavy. I'm going to be doing the same weight because I want this to be quick. So I will be able to deadlift heavier, but I'm keeping it lighter for the sake of my rows. Because my rows, I can't row as much as I could deadlift. Okay. Now that we're a little heavier, I'm going to switch just to 5 reps, even though I know I could do more. It's okay. We're just warming up for the heavy sets. Look at Red. Right here. Set. I'm going to practice taking that deep breath now. So that's 5 reps. That was still a warm-up set. Making sure the weights are on. Perfect. And another 5. Break. Break should be anywhere between 1.5 to 4 minutes, especially if you're lifting heavy weights. Since I'm still not on my max weight, my reps, my break time should be shorter. Deadlifts first. So I know I could do this, but rows, it's been a while since I've done rows, as my workouts are not always heavy. I also do cardio and other workouts, full body stuff. 1, 2. And right there, I found what I want to do for rows, which was the weight before the one I just put on, okay? Which was 267 pounds. I just added 50 more pounds, which would make this, now it's going to be 317 for deadlifts. Now I have lifted heavier, but since I'm combining these heavy lifts, deadlifts, and rows, since I'm doing these back to back, I'm gonna have to lift lighter for deadlifts. So staying at 317, and also I pulled a stomach muscle about a month or 2 months back, and I don't want that pull to come back. So I'm taking it light. Even though it probably looks like I'm struggling, because I am. You notice on those how I did my first 2 sets like this, then I went, changed my grip, and changed my grip because it's getting kind of heavier. I felt it slipping as I was holding it like this. Much easier to hold on this way for me. Even like this way, I can still feel it slipping. That's why I do this way twice and this way once. Later on in these sets, I might have to switch to just these, or I might have to just do one of these and then back and forth. At which point, then I would start with this one, then 2, 3. So my last set would be my favorite way. You notice how I also did not put on a 45 right here. That's because I'm doing deadlifts with rows. I can't row 315 pounds. So I'm gonna put one weight on the end, which is a 25, so I can easily take them off from my row set. Right there. Now my rows are ready, but I'm not. I need to catch my breath and write down what I just did. This is how I'm writing it down. You can tell it's Sunday right here. You can tell that I finally got to my heavy set of rows right there at 267 times 5 reps, and by the one at the end is for how many times I did it, because I'm going to do it 5 times, okay? As it gets harder, I might have to make a new line. If I could continue that way, I could keep this written just like this. DL stands for deadlift. Rows, well, that's a barbell row, okay? Same thing right here. Both of those. I really need the motivation. If I want to right now, I just grab with my fingers right here. There's a little space in between the bar. Depends how you feel at the time, but I'm grabbing loosely right now. As I go on, I'm going to be grabbing it harder. 1, 2, and case you're wondering what those ones were. When it feels like you caught your breath, get ready for your next one. Now we're working all the head, the big muscles, legs, so the blood is flowing to the legs. As I'm doing the leg workout, now as I was doing the rows down there last set, the blood was going from my legs, because I was step before, all the way to my back. So this workout is going to make you tired. You're going to need some time in between sets, unless you're Superman. Go, get. Okay, deadlift. Someone deadlift. Right? This way. Third set of rows. Boy, oh boy. Third heavy set because we warmed up too, right? Those warm-ups don't count. I need 5. Now if it does get too heavy for me, it's okay for me to take off some weight in order that I could do 5, but I should keep going until maybe I get a set of 3 and I couldn't do the 4th one. That's when you know it's time to lower the weights a little bit. For those deadlifts I just did, that made me extremely tired. I did get 5, but my second rep, I had to switch from right here to right here when I usually like to do 2 first. This way, if I grip this way. But since my hands were tired, they were slipping a little bit, I switched immediately for my second rep. Time for some rows here. I like to breathe out a lot, get all the carbon dioxide out, and then when I'm ready, I take a deep breath, and then I go. Okay, that's what you should be doing too, as you get ready to lift heavier weights. Rows, we're doing rows. Ready. One. Notice how I also pull my shoulders back before I pull up. So now I know I need to go a little lighter for the next set. Because I didn't finish number 5. And number 3 didn't look too good either. So right here, I wrote down to remind me next time that my reps 4 and 5 were too heavy. I drew an arrow down there. So that's a reminder next time I do rows. Reps again. Going for 5. I'm going for 5. That's my goal. 3rd set. Still gonna start this way. I have a feeling that I might have to go lighter next set. Because I wanted to go lighter this set, but I'm not gonna. Testing it out. Ready? 1. Got 2 more sets of rows, 2 more sets of the deadlifts. We're almost done. Notice how right here, I took off the 22, I put on an 11. So I took off 11 pounds on the side, and I took off 11 pounds on this side. Okay, I have some unconventional weights. If you also haven't noticed, this one right here is a 44 pound, not a 45, but this one on the inside is a 45. So, this right here is 245 pounds. The bar is 45 pounds, if you did not know that. Okay, I think I caught my breath from that deadlift. Those deadlifts took my breath away, so I took off those 25s, put them back. I'm not going to use them again. I'm going to keep this 245 on there. I only have 2 sets. I do 2 sets of rows with this. Try to get 5 each. If I can get 6, maybe I'll get 6. And then the 22s I will add back on for when I do deadlifts after this rep, this set. Rows, get ready. Now in my head, I'm thinking, oh my goodness, it's gonna be a lot lighter. And guess what? It is. When you get to the set, you can feel that 22 pounds that I just took off. It's a lot lighter. But at least we got 3 heavy sets in already. 1, 2, and 3. Feels a lot lighter. Now I can get ready for my deadlifts. So I simply made another 2 lines for my deadlifts and rows. Right there, I just did rows at 245, 5 reps. I have 1 set of those. Next one is down to 289 for the deadlifts. Haven't done that set yet, so I didn't write how many I have. But these ones I still had 3 sets, so I put those marks down. Deadlifts. 1, 1, 2, and 3. Two more sets, and we are done with this workout. 1 set of rows, 1 set of deadlifts. Gonna get the rows done first, because I set it up that way. Now, at any time that you need to, you can pause this video, catch your breath, then press unpause or play when it's time to lift. That's up to you. I'm making these videos so you can follow along, or you could just watch them, see what to do, and then apply it when you go out to your garage, your gym, or wherever you're going to work out. Make sure you start small, warm up with the bar, then you put on a weight. I put on the 45s because I've done them before and I know I could. I recommend, if you're much smaller than me, or you never work out, or you're just trying to learn out, that you start with the bar, see if you can do it. If it's too heavy, you can get lighter bars. If it's light, go up by 5 or 10 pounds, and then keep adding from there. This is a beginner's workout video. Get ready for the last set. Today we're working out legs and back. Rows. 1, 2, and didn't notice my hands are starting to slip on that last rep. At least I'm done with my 5 sets of rows, putting off those deadlifts, and get ready for the last set. If you're new at lifting weights, you want to know how to put your weights on. Your plates. You got the bar right there, like this. This plate, as you can tell, is facing inside. Okay? I can read it on the inside. The next one is facing outside, okay? So first one faces inside, and the rest of the weights face outwards. That's how you load a barbell. They don't all. So this part of this weight is gonna face the outside of this barbell. Last set, I'm sure you're ready to be done with this. Lifting heavy is not fun for most of us. But this is the best way to burn fat, by building big muscles. Hey, get away. Get away from the water, go. Go lay down. Go. There you go, stay over there. Last set. If you didn't notice, when you line up with the barbell, the barbell should be right above the middle of your foot. You bend your knees to come down and grab it. Then I always situate my feet to make them better. Make sure your toes are pointing out just a little bit. Okay, also we're not too close and we're not too wide. I like to go right at about where the grips are in the barbell. Knees are out. Get my elbows against those knees and grabbing that barbell just like that. My butt's not down far enough. I'm gonna get my butt down before I come out. I'm also going to rotate my shoulders back as I pull up, finding a spot to fix on the ground as I'm looking diagonally down as I pull it up. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. And that's it. That was the last set. Make sure you clean up your weights, even if it's your own rod. Clean up, wrap it up, make it look pretty.